So happy to have on Mid Mornings with Amy this morning Emma Lou Jones. She is the First Lady of Burnside. So good morning.
Good morning. I'm the one that's happy. I am thrilled to death to be
Well,
here.
I can't believe I haven't had you on the show until now. So
I
welcome.
can't either. You needed
And
me.
I know. And I hear, and I could be wrong about this, but I hear that you somewhat like Burnside, just a little.
Just a little, just with all my heart and soul. I love Burnside.
Well, let's talk about Burnside. What are some things coming up in Burnside for the holidays? We've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up.
Well, that will be so simple to talk about. How about the haunting of Burnside?
Yes.
Which is
Halloween.
definitely the best Halloween thing around. We love it. We will have children, adults, everyone, ghosts, goblins, all of it. And we'll give prizes galore, and the children have a wonderful time. And so do the old people.
Where is the haunting of Burnside? Where does it take place, and what are the times for the event?
It will be in the safe but eerie fire department on East French Avenue, and it will start at 6 and it will end at 8 if we can possibly get them out of there, but they will have a ball. That will be the best 2 hours the children could possibly have anywhere.
For those people who maybe have not gone to the haunting of Burnside before, other than everybody dressing up and you giving away some prizes for costumes, what can the kids and the parents do there?
Oh my goodness, we have a monster walk and prizes every few minutes for that with the loud music. Little Jean Burton, one of our great city councilors, usually does that and does a wonderful job. We have different tables set around by a lot of the local business people. When I say local, sometimes they're even from as far away as Louisville. We have so many good friends all over the state that help us with everything we do in Burnside, and we are so proud of all of them because we want the children and the adults to enjoy every minute they are anywhere near our city limits, the best and only town on Lake Cumberland.
And you also have trick-or-treating coming up.
The trick-or-treating is all there. They won't have to go far. They won't have to knock on doors. They'll just walk from table to table and get their goodies. And we have several people, of course, doing that. The Corps of Engineers is always there. They will be there this year passing out candy and goodies. Angela Vaught's coming this year. This is her first time, and she's going to be having a good time. We get help every year from citizens, First and Farmers, everybody. L&N Federal Savings Union is a great contributor to everything we do. Anything we're doing, they're involved. And we just love the help we get from so many. We need the help. We're not a big town, but we have big dreams. Big dreams.
How big is Burnside, population-wise?
I think we're talking about around 800 people. And another thing, we have so many of them that are elderly, and of course they are on the homestead exemption, so we don't have that much tax dollars coming in. We have to save everywhere you turn to make things go. We haven't raised taxes there since 1980. Honey, that's 34 years. So we have to do the best we can with what we've got, and we certainly do.
We've got the haunting of Burnside coming up on Halloween, so that's Halloween in Burnside. What other activities for the holiday season are coming up?
Oh, well, I guess the next big thing is, of course, our Magical Christmas in Burnside parade. And we, even in the rain that we had last year, we still have a wonderful parade. And, of course, the president, President Abraham Lincoln and his beautiful wife, they're going to be there again. And we do have one bad thing about Christmas that brings tears to all of us. Last year we had Terry Phelps as our Santa Claus, and Terry and our Burnside Girl Scout team and just so many people went with him. He went to all the rest homes dressed as Santa. The elderly women especially, and some of the men, loved sitting either next to him or the women in his lap, giving their wishes for Christmas. Terry died at 51, and when he died, he was in his garage at his home making gifts for the Burnside Girl Scout troop. And so it's a terrible loss, but we will have another Santa this year to hopefully take his place and do somewhat as well as he did.
I'm sure it will be hard to take his place. I never knew
It
him,
will.
but I
It
do
will be
remember the Santa
impossible.
Claus.
It'll be impossible to take his place.
We were in the parade last year.
We know, and we loved it.
And we ran out of candy.
Uh-oh.
There were so many people at the parade and all of the kids wanting candy. We ran out, so we'll bring extra candy this year.
Okay, cool. Well, just so you're there. The kids can make it without the candy, but they can't make it without you. So be there.
Thank you. You've got a lot of attractions in Burnside, too, aside from the activities going on. Cole Community Park. Talk about the park.
Oh, honey, Cole Community Park has just gone over so well the past few years. In fact, this past Saturday, Stacy Burton had her Kingdom Kids there for a fall festival. And even with a little bit of drizzle in the air, it went absolutely beautifully. And she had more children than expected, but there was enough popcorn and fun and games for everyone. And we're having something like that just really, really often. And also, we had an amphitheater in the park years ago, and it had just deteriorated to where it was useless, but we're rebuilding it, so that's going to be another one of things. This Kingdom Kids has also had movies there. The ball teams they have schedule that just throws you, but they're playing most of the time. And then, of course, we have the tennis courts, and then the kids just love to come and enjoy all the play equipment. And we've got a new walking trail.
And the park is located behind City Hall, is that right?
Yeah, I think there's 14 acres there, and we need all 14 because all 14 are busy.
So if you've never been to Cole Community Park, just look for Burnside City Hall.
Yes, and just turn right beside it and come right down.
It.
Yes.
We're talking with Emma Lou Jones of Burnside this morning about all the wonderful, fun things happening in Burnside that you can be a part of. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about what there is to do in Burnside. It's 41 degrees outside, 8:37 in the morning on Monday, October 20th. You're listening to Mid Mornings with Amy, presented by the Mole Hole of Somerset. Welcome back to Mid Mornings with Amy on this Monday, October the 20th, 8:49 in the morning. And it's hard not to have a good Monday morning when we're talking with Emma Lou Jones of Burnside about all the wonderful things happening in Burnside. So let's talk about, you mentioned you want to talk about the Easter egg hunt coming up. Now, it's not quite Easter time yet, but that's a really big event for you all.
We always have wonderful Easter egg hunts. Last year we had hundreds and hundreds of children there. I don't know how many, but they were all delightful. And every child there won something really plush, and all of them really enjoyed it. We gave away, in fact, 30 bicycles. Of course, we couldn't have done all this without the help of so many people. Walmart is so good to us about giving us things for our egg hunts. And then, of course, L&N, Federal Credit Union, they're always there for us.
It takes the community coming together
to
help you.
We have the community of our area. We also have the state. We even have a few people out of state helping us. In fact, the tourism director in Wisconsin contacted me. And this year, she gave me a really good idea, and we're going to do this.
And what's the idea?
The idea is we're going to continue the fantastic Easter egg hunts we have, but we're adding one for teenagers. The older group thinks they're too big to hunt eggs with little bunnies, and they don't really need a little bicycle, and they don't need a big plush toy. But the teenagers would like to have some fun on Easter, I would think. So we are going to have, at night on Easter, an egg hunt in our 14-acre Cole Park, and the eggs will be easy to find because they'll be lighted eggs, and we'll have a band. We'll have all kinds of fun for the teenagers. Our teenagers do not have enough things to really keep them happily occupied.
A teenage Easter egg hunt. I've never heard of that before. That's a pretty cool idea. So that will be happening this Easter.
This coming Easter,
Burnside.
the Lord willing, we will have not only the fantastic Easter egg hunt for the younger ones, we will have one especially for the young adults to enjoy.
There are some plans coming up at General Burnside Island.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. My husband's worked himself ragged with the state, and they are getting things under control. I do believe that in our lifetimes, we are going to soon see a Class 1 resort out of our beautiful, beautiful island. We will have, hopefully, a big first-class motel that will hold at least 100 rooms with indoor pool. We'll have outdoor pool. It is all gelling, and we are so, so thrilled.
Aside from all of the activities you all have going on, you have a Burnside Women's Club. Talk about the club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, we have a wonderful Burnside Women's Club. And of course, I'm a member. I love it. This year, we gave a scholarship to Allison Burton. She's the daughter of Sam and Lula Jean. Lula Jean is on our Team Awesome that we work so hard on everything. But their daughter is just exceptionally smart. She's at EKU now and has her grade score is just right at the 4-point. And we had her, and then we made 3 of our women. One, Dr. Massey's widow, and Joanne Story, and she is wonderful, and Louise Kaiser were honored this year. They will have their plaque. They're at the fire station. It's out where everyone can see it, and we honored them. And every year we give a scholarship to some local student that has done exceptionally well. So I love being in that group, and I love all the things we do. Oh, and by the way, we're having the holiday home tour on December the 14th. So everyone will need to make their plans to come to that. We already have some beautiful homes lined up.
And for those who might not be familiar with the home tour, describe that.
What we do on that is we try to have at least 5 gorgeous homes that are all decorated beautifully for Christmas. And people can get a ticket to all 5 homes for the $10 is all it costs. They can go at their convenience anytime between 1 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a Sunday afternoon. See all of the homes. And, of course, they'll have tea and cookies at one of them. And it's a good way to start the holiday season.
I'm hoping to do that this year. I've heard about it
in
years past.
It'll be cool. It'll be really cool.
You can't have enough Christmas trees around Christmas time.
No, and our group has enough. Of course, as I said again, we'll miss our Santa Claus we had last year, but we will have another one this year.
You all as a community are doing some wonderful things in Burnside, so if you haven't made a trip down to Burnside, do so very, very soon. We're talking with Emma Lou Jones of Burnside this morning, and Mid-Mornings with Amy. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on Mid-Mornings with Amy. It is 8:57 in the morning on Monday, October the 20th. I hope you have a wonderful day. We are very fortunate that around the Lake Cumberland area we have many great communities and cities, and I think we need to start highlighting more of them here on the show. But we've talked about Burnside today, and Emma Lou Jones, in the few seconds we have left, talk about, you wanted to mention the beauty pageant and the dog pageant that you have.
Oh, they were both just wonderful.
They've already happened.
They've already happened. Everything was in the Commonwealth on Saturday, the Commonwealth Journal. Well, not everything. Part of it was. The rest will be in Sunday. And then I would like to mention about the COPS, that is the Concern of Police Officer Survivors. And they came last year and spent some time with us. They're coming again. They made us their City of the Year. So we're just getting one award after another.
We'll have to have you back to talk more about Burnside.
Be back.
Thank you so much. You all have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.